Welcome back to the Denver Sports Betting Show. This segment is presented to you by Stir Pan Creamery. 2 locations, one in Breckenridge, one in Denver. Get your roll on, baby. Boys, we're back. And Sham Tony, I'm going to give you the floor because I want you to talk a little bit of NHL. Man, you obviously have the Avs jersey. These series are going...
grinding.
They're grinding, right? But, I mean...
it's the best, though.
But it is, though, right?
It's thank God we're on Mountain Time. I don't know how these people on the East Coast can watch hockey going into overtime, the 1 o'clock games, and then you're supposed to go to bed. Like, I'm all jacked up. Like, and we saw the Wild just get, that's one of the most horrible beats you can have on Tuesday night where they reviewed the goal twice and took it away and then lost in overtime. It's gut wrenching. But the best. And for the Avs, this is a series where we talked about it from the start. This is like a coin. Dallas is they're like the Pittsburgh Steelers of hockey. It's just they're going to muck it up, and then you look, and it's like they're winning, and even without their best players.
Well, they got like 6 goals last game, right?
Yeah, and Ottinger's played great, and I think that game with Blackwood, it just that goal 9 seconds in just kind of stunned the Avs, and they never recovered. So. But again, they got MacKinnon, they got Makar, Landeskog back has looked great since he's been back. So I think they're going to get it done, and we'll see what happens at 7.
On Thursday the game time puck drops at 7:30 Mountain Time. Yeah. Avalanche are -1.5 at +138, and the Stars are -170 with +1.5. Dillon, what do you think, man? How do you feel about that series? What do you think, man?
I'm rooting for the Avs. I do have a bet for the Thursday game, though. Nathan MacKinnon over 4.5 shots on goal. Averaged 4.7 shots on goal in the regular season. That jumps to 6+ in must-win playoff games. Had 5 shots on goal in Game 5. I mean, with Colorado down 3-2, I feel like he could clear this line by the second period. He's in a really good spot here.
And he's going to have to take these shots on goal. Like, he's going to have to whether he scores or not, he's going to have to take the chances. So, yeah, man, it's not a bad bet at all, 100%.
Usually this is a spot, like, it feels like Colorado just let 2 of these games get away. It feels like they're the better team. It's playoff hockey, like you said, anything can happen. Normally this is a spot where I'd be looking to back the team that I think is better that let a couple games slip. But I feel like the market is charging a tax. They're -185.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a little steep for me in how tight this series has been. So I'm just hoping it gets to Game 7. I want to see what that price opens up at. Avs are going to be on the road. Dallas are going to be rocking with their home crowd. If I get the Avs...
Yeah, Avs will be favored in Game 7.
They'll be slight favorites, you think? Yeah. I think that's where I'd be more so looking to back them at a more digestible price rather than laying the -185 with them here in Game 6. So I think it is going 7. Similar to the Clippers series we talked about in the last segment. It's just the tax that the market is you have to pay. Like on the Clippers, if you like the Clippers in Game 6,
you could take Avs plus 176 to win the series. So you might as well do that then if you think, because if you Moneyline parlay it out, you'd probably are looking about the same price. But
that's more so what I'd be looking to do rather than laying the -125 in this standalone Game 6.
Yeah,
and the West, same thing with the NHL. Man, the West is just so back and forth, 2-2, 3-2, 3-2, 3-2, and then on the East you have
and the Avs
really
got and the worst of it with the draw too. I mean, we talked about it. When was it? Easter. It was like these teams that matched up against the Stars. These are 2 cup contending teams. And then you look at somebody who's over there in the East with the Devils, and it's like we didn't get.
It's just like the NBA. The West is way better than the East.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I said the West owns the East in all spectrums, baby. There's no question. I like the total in that game in the Avs Dallas. Over 6.5 at plus money. Again, like we said, there's gonna have to be a lot of shots on goal. So I expect there's gonna be a lot of goals.
Yeah, I like it. Maybe. So go ahead.
No, as you say, like overtime, like obviously plays into that. You go into overtime 3-3. If
3 + 7.
If you've bet a unit every game to go to OT in this playoffs, you'd be up 14 units. So that's something to kind of store away maybe for next season. We've had a lot of we've had 2 overtime games
or
in this
the entire playoff.
The entire playoffs.
I was gonna say because there's been so many overtime.
Games. Exactly like you were talking about earlier. Yeah, so that's something to store away. Games go to overtime, you get a nice juicy price on it. Just system bet it for the playoffs. Maybe that's something to keep an eye on going forward.
That or just taking the +1.5 goals too, and you hope for overtime and you get a winner.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Like I said, hockey. Like you said,
stressing me out.
It's stressful, dude. So